Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 4. We're going to be here in Magny-Cours on board the Suzuki RG500RM, but first, before we get on the track, we need to see Sir Chio XXIII's wicked livery. So here it is, the Suzuki Ace team for the RG500. Absolutely gorgeous machine with a stunning livery. Very impressed with this one, Sergio, so thanks again for making the liveries. I'm very impressed with your hard work, and I'm sure the Aces are going to love it just the same. Tell you what, let's crack on with the time trials. So as mentioned already, we are here in Magny-Cours, a track that I really like, but I don't get to play it very much in the career mode because the AI is just so bad at this particular track. They are forever crashing and just constantly making mistakes. So we're going to give it everything we've got as we're going to Estoril turn 3 for the very first time. We're doing around 4 to 5 laps in this one, trying to get the fastest lap. I think the fastest lap time to beat was a 1:39.3. I do this every time I do the time trials. I look at the leaderboards, I go, yeah, I can beat that pretty easily. And then I jump into the session and I go, what was the time trial again? So into turn 5 for Adelaide, a nice corner entry there and a corner exit as well. Pretty good with that one so far. I've got to say with this Suzuki, I did run the aggressive style on the settings, so aggressive throttle control, and I think that helped quite a bit. Now I also used a variation of tyres, currently using the medium front and soft rear. I have a little bit of a try around with a few in this one. I couldn't find the one I like the most, but I eventually do find the one I quite like, and I'll be sure to let you know as we go into the right hand of Imola. Get ready to flick it left to go over the white part of the rumble strip there. You're absolutely okay. It does help you get into that corner a little bit easier as we go into the Chateau d'Eu for turn 14. Of course, this track being locked at 2 PM at 31 degrees here in Magny-Cours. Honestly, it's a great track. I really enjoy the different styles of undulation and the very tight and somewhat twisty corners. And then you even have the longer corners where you can hold in and accelerate as much as you want. But for the time being, that's our first lap, and that is a 1:38.473. So we have pretty much decimated that lap time, so whether it was a 1:39.1, 2, 3 or 4, doesn't matter because we're already into the 1:38s. So we are rather close to the 1:37s because 4 tenths is not that far away. So the goal is now to get into the 1:37s. And I won't lie to you guys, I actually had a bit of trouble getting this bike into the 1:37s. Now the only reason I had trouble was putting it all together. I don't often use this track, and there's a couple of corners that caught me off guard quite a few times. Adelaide, this turn 5 that is coming up now, is a little bit of a bugger. The final corner, of course, that is a very difficult chicane to get right because you're trying to abuse the track limits as much as you can do, and then you might just go a little bit offline, and that is enough to invalidate your lap. So do be careful on that sector there. Even here for the Nürburgring corner, that can be a little bit of a bugger because you might go into the green just a little bit, and your lap time will get invalidated. So there is quite a lot of difficult corners on this track. It is a track that can be classed as somewhat difficult but somewhat easy at the same time, but it's very rewarding when you finally go across that final chicane and then you see the lap times come in. You get a warm, fuzzy feeling sensation inside because it's a great track, and this is a wonderful motorcycle. So I am pleased to be doing both this combination right here today for you guys. I do hope we have some more competition this week because it does appear that you guys have sort of taken a step back from the time trial challenges. I hope I can inspire you again to come back and go tete-a-tete with some of the aces and give it all you've got, as we do not actually improve on this particular lap. We were leading until that point, but we did lose quite a bit of time into sector 4. So starting the third lap now, we still need to beat a 1:38.473 because the aces are damn quick and they will probably decimate that lap time. So I need to go for it again, go for a second wind and just keep pushing as much as I can. I have the livery of being the benchmark, so I'm going to do everything I can to make a very difficult benchmark so you guys will be deterred the second you first try, so I can finally win one of my own challenges, because I'm still yet to win any of my own challenges. You guys have beaten me every time, and of course there is a lot of you guys compared to just me, but still, I'm giving it my damnedest to try and make sure I make it as hard as possible for you guys to come in here and show me up in my own channel. But Bayek, the aces, and the Ace are all together. We are one big unit, one big cohesive family, and together we'll continue the time trial challenge. Now, I was thinking the other day, actually, I'm going to mention this now. I was thinking of scrapping this time trial challenge, but I don't see why we shouldn't keep it going. Even if there's only a couple of us who do end up participating and fighting for the glory, I'm still happy to continue making this content for you guys. I do like being pushed to try and get a world record, but if I can't get some world record laps, I'll still do the challenges, maybe on a very slow bike on a difficult track that we know we won't get the top spot for. Providing that everyone else hasn't already got a time on that track, it should be okay, in theory. As we now close into the final sector, braking about 120 metres away from the turn 15, the complex July Chi. Get ready to flick it right and just a little bit flick it to the left. And across the line now we get a 130. No, it's a 138 flat! I thought there was a 137, but it's a 138 flat. 138 dead. I don't think I've ever done that in a time trial challenge where it's bang on. Look, it looks great though. But I can't sit on a 138 when I'm 1,000th of a second away from getting into the 137s. We're going to have to just go for it again. Into Estoril, giving everything we've got, sliding the rear of this motorcycle, if you've seen just a moment ago. We are pushing, we are giving everything we've got. I don't even think I mentioned the tyres in this one, but I'm currently running the hard front and the soft rear. Now, I was using the soft option tyres earlier, and then you know me, guys, I do like a harder tyre. And I don't know whether the game actually gives a better sense of feeling for the soft tyres or the hard tyres. But for me, I think I've just convinced myself that the hard option tyres are the way to go. I just have this feeling that there's no grip in the front and I cannot turn the way I want to turn if I'm using the soft option tyres. I think that is more now a mental thing where I have convinced myself. It's like a placebo effect where I genuinely believe it. Or the game does a great job of actually replicating the difference in tyres. I'm not sure. But what I do know is I'm giving it my utmost here to try and beat my ghost that set a 138.000 as we up by 0.5 of a second in Chateau d'Eu. Going underneath the Magny-Cours sign in just a moment's time, getting ready to flick it left. 130 miles per hour to take this corner, 110, 120, 130 metres braking, a little bit less than that and you will not make that corner. Complex July Chi, navigated to perfection. Last corner, turn 16, turn 17, bit of a wheelie there. Can we get it? We did it! 137.639. One more attempt. I've got one more in the locker. One more ace up the sleeve, excuse the pun. As we go into turn 1 for the Grand Corbret. As we get a nice little bit of an advantage there, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. The ghost was straight back on my tail, and straight back ahead of us. But for Estoril, I do hope I can improve on this lap here. I love this section of track here. You're going to be pushing it as much as possible. Full throttle, little bit of lean angle, going up to about 150 miles an hour. Get ready to brake here at about 160 metres away from the corner. As we go into Adelaide for turn 5. A little bit wide there. Don't go onto the green part of the rumble strip there. As long as you stay on the red and white rumble strip, you'll be absolutely alright. There will be no penalty given. Get ready to brake about the 50 metre zone. Hold it to the right there. Flick it to the left. Great amount of speed here. Brake left. Brake tight. But gentle. Don't be braking too hard because you will crash in that corner. Get ready to flick it right for turn 10. Oh, and lovely change of direction. Get ready to flick it left for turn 11. Don't touch the green part there, or don't touch the grass as well, because someone's just mowed it and you'll ruin it. Flick to the right for Imola. Oh, a little bit wobbly there, but we're all right. Wibbly wobbly's all good. Going into the corner of Chateau d'Eu. Hold it right for turn 14. Pushing. Oh my goodness, this could be close. I don't know whether I'm going to beat the ghost at this point. We did lose a lot of time into sector 3. We're braking in a moment's time, braking later than the ghost. We've got the confidence, we've got the gall, we're brave. To go the last corner, turn 16, turn 17, a little bit of a wheelie again. We're going to go across the line. A 137.441. Wow. And breathe. So guys, that is my lap times, and as you can see, the ideal lap is about 137.139. My lap times are very, very consistent, and again in Ace style, Sector 1 in lap 4 and 5, identical lap times. Crazy stuff. I felt really consistent, but also inconsistent on that one. So guys, there was no question, I am sitting at the top of the throne. I'm waiting for you guys to dethrone me, and it'll definitely happen. So guys, upon that note, Thanks for watching as always. Please like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the notification bell to be alerted to every single DrAce upload. Consider joining the Discord server, link is in the description down below. And upon that note guys, thanks for watching and I will see you next time. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now, with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.